Hello everyone, welcome to EduTap. So in today's session, we are going to discuss a very important news article of finance that is regarding the Reserve Bank of India, which has provided its statement on developmental and regulatory policies, and in that statement it has given many decisions regarding the cooperative banks. And in today's session, we will see all those three big decisions that has been taken by the Reserve Bank of India regarding the cooperative banks. So now before starting with the session, please subscribe to our YouTube channel if you are new to the channel and join our Telegram channel for the PDF of this session. And you can get the link of the Telegram channel in the description box below. So now starting with the first decision that has been taken by the Reserve Bank of India, that is regarding the individual housing loans, okay, that can be given to the customers by the cooperative banks. So the enhancement of limits has been happen and there were maximum limits that the cooperative bank can give for the individual housing loan. So that has been increased by over 100%. That is, it has been more than doubled. The limits has been more than doubled. So it has been decided by the Reserve Bank of India to increase the existing limits on the individual housing loans by the cooperative banks. Why it has been decided? Because to facilitate a better flow of credit to the housing sector. As the population is growing, there is more need for the housing, and to cater to that need, it has been decided that we need a better flow of credit to the housing sector, and we need to increase the limits that is on the individual housing loans. Okay, so the RBI has decided that, and the limits for the tier 1 and the tier 2 urban cooperative banks has been increased. For the tier 1, the limit before was 30 lakh for the housing, individual housing loan, and it has been increased to 60 lakhs now. That you need to remember. For the tier 2 UCB, urban cooperative bank, the limit before was 70 lakh, which has been increased to 140 lakh. So now you will say that what is this tier 1 or tier 2 UCB? Okay, we understood that limit has been raised from 30 lakh to 60 lakh, from 70 lakh to 140 lakh. But what is this tier 1 or tier 2 UCB, urban cooperative bank? So the RBI committee said that the UCBs can be split into 4 categories: tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 or tier 4 as per their deposits. Okay, so the tier 1 with deposits up to rupees 100 crore is in tier 1 UCB. Tier 2 UCBs are with deposits between rupees 100 to rupees 1000 crores. Tier 3 UCBs, urban cooperative banks, are with deposits between rupees 1000 crore to rupees 10,000 crores, and the tier 4 UCBs are with the deposits of over rupees 10,000 crores. So you will say that here it has been doubled. Okay, for the UCBs the limits has been doubled, but for the rural cooperative banks, the limits has been more than doubled. Okay, here you will see that the limits shall increase from rupees 20 lakh. For the rural cooperative banks, the limit has been increased from 20 lakh to 50 lakh if they have the net worth of less than 100 crores. So with assessed net worth less than 100 crore, the limit will be increased from 20 lakh to 50 lakh for the individual housing loans, and from 30 lakh to rupees 75 lakh for other rural cooperative banks that have more net worth. Okay, excess net worth. So a detailed circular will be issued separately, but here you can see that the limits has been raised, and for the rural cooperative banks especially, the limits has been more than doubled. Okay, so from 20 lakh to 50 lakh and from 30 lakh to 75 lakh. So the new limits are these. These are the new limits for the urban cooperative banks and for the rural cooperative banks that you need to remember. So now the next big decision that has been taken by the RBI, Reserve Bank of India, is regarding permitting the rural cooperative banks to lend to the commercial real estate residential housing sector. Okay, that is the loan that will be provided for the residential housing projects, we can say. So rural cooperative banks are which banks? So they are the state cooperative banks or the district central cooperative banks. So now, as per the existing guidelines, the state cooperative banks and the district central cooperative banks are prohibited from providing loans to the commercial real estate sector. But seeing the growing need of the housing, considering the growing need for the affordable housing, and to realize the potential that the district central cooperative bank and the state cooperative banks has, to realize that potential in providing credit facilities to the housing sector, it has been decided that these state cooperative bank and the district central cooperative bank, these banks will also be providing the loans for the for the commercial real estate sector. So it has been decided to allow state cooperative banks and the district central cooperative banks to extend the finance loans to the commercial real estate for the residential housing. Okay, for providing the affordable housing, that is the loans for residential housing projects within the existing aggregate housing finance limit of 5% of their total assets. So the aggregate housing finance limit, like the total loans that can be given under the housing sector, is 5%. If they are giving it for the individuals, for non-commercial, or if they are giving for the commercial also, the aggregate total housing finance limit is 5% of the total assets. That you need to remember, that even after permitting for the commercial real estate sector, the limit has been stated as 5% also. That is the aggregate housing finance limit that is there. Next big decision is regarding the permitting urban cooperative banks to offer the doorstep banking, door-to-door banking we can say, and this was allowed for the scheduled commercial bank, but now it has been decided by the Reserve Bank of India to permit the urban cooperative banks also to extend the doorstep banking services to their customers for the ease of their customers on par, and this will be equal. This will be as the scheduled commercial bank has been doing. Okay, they were allowed from before only, but now the urban cooperative banks has also been permitted. Okay, so that there is a regulatory harmonization, regulatory equalization that is there. So now, as per the permission that was given to the scheduled commercial bank regarding this doorstep banking, the same permissions has been given to the urban cooperative banks also. So I hope you have understood the three big decisions that was taken by the Reserve Bank of India in its statement on developmental and regulatory policies that was released in June 2022, recently only on 8th. So these are the questions that I hope that you can easily answer now. These are the two questions, and thank you very much. If you have any query, you can mail us here or you can contact us through this number. Thank you very much.